Hey guys, Cajun Reseller here, back at you with another What Sold video. This is for week 43 and 44 of 2021. If you noticed, I skipped last week. I've been on vacation for the last 2 weeks or so I haven't had a video at all last week, so hopefully I'm getting back to some regularly scheduled videos. First up is this little Mad Gab. This sold for around $45 on Amazon. It is new in the packaging. I think I paid $3 for this at a garage sale. Sold this little guy. I found him on the way up on my thrifting road trip, and he didn't sell until on the way back. So unfortunately, he took up a lot of space in the car. I was hoping I'd be able to ship him out, but he sold for like 60 bucks, 60 or 70 bucks on Amazon. I paid 22 for him at Walgreens. So that's it for the Amazon items. Now on to Mercari. First up is this little Peppermint Puppy. I got this in that consignment sale where I think I paid 10 bucks for a lot of like 4 or 5 Build-A-Bears, and he was one of them. He sold for $17 on Mercari. Next up is this little Tonka Pound Puppies dog. Funny enough, I'm pulling these two out because these had something to do with him. The person bought it. I activated my Mercari store 3 days before I got back because that's the limit for Mercari. So I've had all these sales within that 3 days, so that's pretty good. But the person messaged me Saturday night and said, "Hey, I need to change my address," and I was like, "Well, the only way to do that is to have me or you cancel the order and then you can repurchase it." So she was like, "Okay, I'll do that," and I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "For all the trouble I caused, which I mean, it's not that much trouble really. I just had to reactivate the item and cancel the listing. I'll buy a couple more items from your store." So these two guys were bought. These are both found on this thrifting road trip. This little guy sold for 11 or 12, and Sandy sold for I think 10 or 11. Last sale on Mercari is this Angel plush. Picked her up on this trip as well. She sold for $19. I think I paid less than $1 for her. I sold one sports card. Actually, I think I sold one or two cards, but I already shipped them out. So this is Luka Samanich. This sold for I think $4. So not great money, but slowly making the money back. I did ship one or two items out. I'm going to post them right here. This Harmony, I got that on the trip as well, and it sold for like $20 or $22. It's a TY Beanie Boo. I got it for $1 at a thrift store. And then I also sold a Goofy hat that I found. Probably paid like 20, 30 cents for it. It sold for 20. Now moving on to eBay. This little Furby keychain sold for $16 or $17, which is surprising. It's a tiny little keychain. It does work. I got this at a garage sale. I think I showed in one of my recent garage sale hauls. I got a bunch of Furby stuff for really cheap. This was one of them. This polar bear from I think SeaWorld. Yep, SeaWorld. Sold for $15. Actually, this is another Mercari sale. These are compasses, Wexford. I've had these for a long time. These were a retail arbitrage find at Walgreens for I think 39 cents each. Sold 7 of them for $12. They should ship first class. R2D2 Tsum Tsum, medium size, sold for 12 bucks. Paid I think $1 or 2 for that at dirt cheap. This guy Mac, I think he came in a Goodwill blue box, if I'm not mistaken. He does have some stains on him, but this was purchased like probably a week into the road trip, and then I got a message yesterday on Saturday saying, "Hey, is this going to be arriving in time for Christmas?" And I was like, Christmas is still like a month and a half away, like 2 months away almost. So yeah. I don't know. That was just a strange comment to get. Another Elvis item sold. This is blue suede shoes. This little hound dog, Elvis. This pillow fort sold for 17 or 18 bucks on eBay. There's a little fire truck. I don't think it makes any noise or anything, but another random thing that sells for decent money. Pillow fort, mini fire truck. The bigger one sells for even more money, obviously. The first thing that sold while I was on vacation is this 940 ink. Only sold for like 10 bucks. It'll ship first class, but it's just something I'm trying to get rid of. It is expired ink. You can sell expired ink on eBay. I've done it in the past for decent money. This little thing sold for like 8 bucks. Not the greatest purchase, but this was an RA find, I think for 50 cents or $1. So making a little money. This at one point was an Amazon item that I sent in. Obviously, you can see the Amazon barcode. But now it's sold on eBay for, I think, $35, which is pretty good for these two guys. This is Jack and Sally. This is a Walgreens find for, I think, 69 cents. Walgreens clearanced them all down, and I bought them. This little Anna mouse sold for $10. I think I paid $2 for that at Walgreens. Another Walgreens find, so lots of Walgreens stuff. Kane. I think I paid $5 for him. Walgreens clearance some of the pops down to $5. He sold for $35 or so. This Gumby sold for $20. I think I paid $1 for him or so. Somewhere in that range. Now on to some clothing items. This Charlestown Chiefs 1977 Federal League Champions sold for $15. Paid $1 for that. This little Furby. Not sure which one this one is. It does work. I did test it. I don't think I have I think I took the batteries out to ship it. But sold for $45. This Yankees genuine merchandise starter. I think it is size large. I put probably size large. Please see measurements. So hopefully the buyer looked at the measurements. But it sold for $40. This one I wasn't sure. Sometimes whenever I'm on vacation and someone sends me an offer, someone sent me an offer of $12 for this. So I sent a counter offer of $11.99 saying, please note this will not ship until after Halloween. And the person still bought it. It says, relax, I'm here for the beer. It's like the Grim Reaper saying, relax, I'm not here to kill you. I'm here for the beer. This soft surroundings shirt sold for $45. This was an item that my mom didn't fit her or she didn't want anymore. So new with tags, $45. Not bad, right? Caesar's Palace Las Vegas black hat sold for $20. I think I paid $1 or $2 for this. This Kyle Busch Scooby-Doo sold for $30. Who would have known? At one point I bought a big Scooby-Doo lot, or not lot, but at that place I get plush bagged up for $15. He was one of them, and he sold for $30. This little cake topper wrestling, I've sold these in the past. I paid $3 for a big lot of them. This one sold for $17. The other ones have sold for about the same. This Michelangelo Build-A-Bear sold for $20 or $22. I paid $4 for this at the consignment sale I got the other Build-A-Bears at, so he sold pretty fast. These, I've had these for a while. If you've been following the channel, you saw me pick these up probably about a year ago at this time. It took me a little while to get them listed, but this lot of 8 sold for $40. 8 little Disney pins. They don't even have the backs to them either. So, I think I paid like $75 for that whole lot. So, and I have a ton left. So if you want this, if you want some Disney pins, go check my store out and look. I'm just joking. The last two are funny because I actually got them at the same time. This Sesame Street, I think it was Rosita or Rosalita. I don't remember exactly her name. I don't think it's. Oh yeah, it does say Rosita. She sold for $35. And if you remember correctly, the other item I got at the same time I got her, I paid less than $1 for each one of these. This one sold for $37. The other one sold for way more. So as I was going on this road trip, I was like, sales are slow. Like, obviously, you put your store on time away mode. Sales are going to be a little bit slow. You know, you're not really focused on your business at that point. But one item did sell for over $200. As you saw in the thumbnail, you can probably guess it if you've been watching the channel for a little while. But it's this little thing. I wish I could find a lot of these. My goodness, did I not know what I had when I picked this up at first. This is PJ Sparkles. Remember that brand. And the thing is, it doesn't even say on here that it's PJ Sparkles. It's Mattel, 1989. Almost older than me. This little plush sold for $200 exactly. $200 for this little thing. Who would have thought? And it's actually in really nice condition. Like, the eyes don't show much wear at all. The nose is in really good condition. Yeah, there's some little, pieces and stuff on there, but this thing, wow, yeah. Who would have thought that this thing would have sold for $200? Just remember, like, the little sparkles, the face, the fact that it says Mattel, like if you find this and it doesn't have the tag, you should still pick it up. Like $200. That's might be one of my best plush sales ever. I think it might actually be my best one ever. $200 for that. So don't forget to like, comment with your favorite item. Obviously, you can't beat a $200 plush. And that will ship in a box. Definitely going in a box. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching, guys.